Hey everyone, it's Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video all about makeup essentials. So today I will be doing drugstore makeup essentials, and my next video is actually going to be the high-end version. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do that so that you don't miss out on the other makeup essentials video. I have done makeup essential videos in the past, but since going cruelty-free, I wanted to do an updated version and specifically just drugstore for one video and high-end for another. If you are just getting started out with makeup, then I think this video is going to be great for you because these are like products that could get you through any different type of occasion that you might need to wear makeup or a different look for. I tried to choose a bunch of multi-use products that you can use as like an eyeshadow, blush, or lipstick, something like that. So I've done that for both videos. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And again, make sure you're subscribed for the high-end version and a bunch of other videos. So let's go ahead and get started with these drugstore makeup essentials. The first product I have is concealer, and this is a product that I use all the time. I constantly go back and forth between drugstore and high-end. I mix them all every time I do my makeup, but I really love this concealer. This is from Wet n Wild. Obviously, they are a fully cruelty-free brand. They're one of my favorite drugstore brands ever. This is the Photo Focus concealer, and I really enjoy it. I feel like it covers very well all over your face. You don't have to just use it on a specific area. Another good thing about this is it does not have flashback. Their Photo Focus line is specifically for photography, which is when any of the particles in certain makeup, if they reflect light at all, if you're getting your picture taken, it'll flash back and kind of make you look like you have really pale makeup on that doesn't match your face when in real life it might. The Photo Focus line from Wet n Wild is awesome, which is why I decided to choose this one for your concealer essential. And going right along with that concealer, I decided to add the Photo Focus foundation from Wet n Wild to this video because it is so affordable. I don't know exactly how much right now, but it's I think around $5, and you can get it at Walmart or Ulta. And I really love the finish of this. It does give a slightly more dewy finish, and I would definitely suggest setting it with a powder, which I will get to after this. And again, this does not give flashback in photos, so if you are just starting out and you want one foundation that would be good for a day or events where you might have your photo taken with flash photography, this should definitely do the job for pretty much any occasion. The powder that I wanted to throw into this video is pretty versatile. I feel like you could use it just to set the Wet n Wild foundation, or you could actually use it as a foundation on its own. And this is from Physicians Formula. It's called the Mineral Wear Talc-Free Mineral Face Powder, and I have mine in the shade Translucent Light. There are a couple different shades to choose from, but they aren't super opaque that you're going to struggle getting a match, which is why I typically like to use this as a powder over top of a really light foundation, maybe to add a little bit more coverage or just to mattify it. It goes on very smooth and creamy. It doesn't feel powdery or cakey at all. So I feel like this is a really great product to start out with if you are kind of getting into makeup. Next, I want to talk about a bronzer, and this is one of my favorite bronzers of all time. It is also from Physicians Formula, and if you watch YouTube videos, you probably have heard about this bronzer. This is the Butter Bronzer, and I think they have 2 or 3 different shades. It might only be 2. I'm pretty sure mine is like the lighter shade that they have, but I also have the dark or deep one, I think they call it, and it also looks beautiful. This bronzer is just like what the name suggests. It's so buttery and creamy and very easy to blend out. It also smells really good and tropical, so it's always a pleasure to use this. I just really love the shade. It's a very neutral shade. Even the deep bronzer has a pretty neutral undertone, so you're not gonna look red or orangey, and it looks very natural on the skin and super pretty. So I really love this one. Again, if you are just starting out with makeup, I wanted to choose these products that are very user-friendly and you're not gonna get frustrated using, and some of them are pretty multi-use as well. And even with bronzers, you can use them as an eyeshadow or a crease shade, so I definitely needed to add this to this video. Since I wanted everything to be very versatile and user-friendly, I wanted to throw in a blush palette to this video because it gives you a bunch of different options. You can definitely get away with using one blush for anything, especially if it looks very natural, but I did want to show a blush palette. This is from NYX. It's called the Sweet Cheeks Blush Palette, and I don't know if there's another palette with different colors. As far as I know, this is the only one. It's just called Sweet Cheeks. So the colors inside are very versatile. I feel like you could use these for so many different things as well. This palette has so many shades to choose from, and they're all really beautiful. And I think I've used pretty much every single one of the shades in this palette at some point. Even the super bright pink one is kind of fun to use as like a little bit of a flush of color on your cheeks. It looks really pretty. And they also have these two shimmery shades here, which I feel like you could get away as using as highlighters as well if you have a deeper skin tone than me, because I definitely could not use these as highlighters. Or if you have a lighter skin tone, you could use these as blush toppers, or even a darker skin tone could use those as blush toppers as well, just to add a little bit of shimmer, because the rest of them are pretty matte. But I do really like it because if you wanted to like deepen up your eyeshadow, add a little bit more of like a warm tone, you could use the orangey color blush, or even this one here as like a nice pretty color in the crease. I just think that there are so many different things that you can do with palettes like this. So I definitely wanted to add this in here because you can get so many different uses out of it and get a ton of different looks. I had to add this highlighter to this video because it is one of my favorites I've ever used, and I'm probably going to buy it as soon as I run out, but literally it's lasted forever. So if you've been watching my videos, you probably know what this is. It is from Essence. It's called the Pure Nude Highlighter. It's actually the highlighter that I'm wearing today. This highlighter looks so expensive. Like the way that it just glides onto your skin, it's so buttery and finely milled. It doesn't look glittery or chunky at all. It just gives the prettiest glow to your skin, if you can't tell. And since it is from Essence, of course it's extremely affordable. I'm pretty sure almost everything from Essence is like under $10, which is awesome. And this one is probably like $4.99-ish, if I'm not mistaken. It's just an amazing product. So onto eyebrows. Not everybody fills in their eyebrows, and not everyone has to or even wants to. So for the people who don't want to fill in your eyebrows, one thing that I also have to mention, which is from Essence because it is one of my favorite products ever, and again, if you watch my videos, you will know exactly what I'm about to say, and that is the Essence Clear Lash and Brow Gel. I have gone through probably like 100 of these since I started doing makeup. I've been using these for years and they're awesome. So they basically just set your brow hairs in place. It just makes your eyebrows look so perfect and groomed, and it's like the final touch that you can add to just make yourself look super fresh. So I highly recommend this. It's only like $2, I'm pretty sure. But if you do like to fill in your brows, then I would suggest trying out the NYX Micro Brow Pencils. They have a ton of different shades. They're also really quite affordable, and it's very comparable to the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, which I actually use like all the time. It's one of my favorites. But if you don't want to spend as much on the Anastasia pencil and you're just looking for a drugstore one, definitely check out the NYX Micro Brow Eye Pencil. Eyebrow pencil. Brow pencil. I only have 2 more products to talk about, and the next one is of course mascara. I feel like any makeup bag needs mascara. My favorite one from the drugstore that I've always loved and I've used for years is from Jordana. This is the Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. I feel like this is an OG for YouTube. Like, so many YouTubers used to talk about this mascara, and for a very good reason. But I literally never hear anybody talking about it anymore, which is so weird. So I definitely suggest picking this up. It is, again, so cheap. Like, I think it's only a couple dollars, and I will like stock up on these anytime I go to get them. I'm pretty sure they sell them at Walgreens. That's like the main place that I've seen that actually has them, and they're amazing. I'm wearing it today. I have a little bit of lash extensions left, but I'm kind of just letting them grow out because I just wanted to give my lashes a break, but I do have it on top and it just looks so pretty, and it's a very, very dark black mascara, and the formulation is so perfect. Like, for actually volumizing your lashes, they make them look super thick and full, so it's one of my favorite ones that I've ever used. And the very last thing that I want to talk about is lip products, and of course you could go out and get a bunch of different lipsticks if you want, but if you are trying to keep your makeup bag very minimal and getting a lot of use out of one product, I suggest checking out different lip palettes, and NYX has some really great ones. I believe they have these in 4 different like color combinations. This one is called The Nudes. It is the Pro Lip Cream Palette. I'm currently wearing this shade right up here on my lips today, and I really love it. This has really perfect, oh my gosh, no, I have, where is it? What the heck? Totally forgot I had an eyeshadow palette to talk about, so I will do that after this. Anyways, I really like this one. I would suggest picking this one up again if you are just starting out with makeup or you want to keep everything very minimal, because it has, of course, the most perfect nude shades that would suit literally any event. And I really love this because they have warm shades as well as cool shades. So you could wear this for so many different looks, for so many different eyeshadow looks to match it if you're going cool or if you're going warm. So I love this. You can also mix the colors to get whatever you want, and they are all quite pigmented as well. And there are colors in here that would suit almost every single skin tone. Check them out, pick them up, because you can get a lot of different looks out of these. Okay, so now the last thing that I have to talk about, because I literally forgot that I was going to show you guys an eyeshadow palette. This is also from Wet n Wild. These used to have totally different packaging. They looked a little bit different, but these have actually been around for a long time. If you've been a YouTube watcher for many years, you might remember the Comfort Zone palette from Wet n Wild that a bunch of YouTubers used to talk about. So they still have that palette, they just changed the packaging so they look like this. But I wanted to specifically show this color combination. It is called Rosé in the Air because the color selection is so great. This, again, like the NYX lip palette, has warm tones and cool tones. They are so pretty too, so I used it on my eyes today just for like a very simple look. There are a bunch of different tones, so like you have some of the warmer tones like the warm transition and the cool transition. There's some highlight shades as well as these 2 or 3 cool tones, and then you have some really pretty deep tones that you can get some beautiful eyeshadow looks out of. So I just love this palette. If you did want to pick up the Comfort Zone palette too, I would definitely suggest that. It has pretty much the same formula, if I can remember correctly. They're all very creamy and very blendable shades, especially for drugstore eyeshadow palettes. I usually struggle to find drugstore eyeshadow palettes that I really like because the formula isn't always as great as I would like it to be. And I wanted to choose something that was very user-friendly, especially for people who are new to makeup, and they blend so easily. So I definitely wanted to show you guys these because they are so worth picking up, and they're only like a few dollars as well. Okay, so now that is everything that I have for the drugstore makeup essentials. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, let me know and give it a big thumbs up. So if you have any video requests, or if you like these types of videos where I show you guys products that I really love, or like more essential type videos, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!